Make sure when you're looking for seeds, you are looking for non-GMO. A lot of people mess up because they water at the top. This is fun. These are just foods that we definitely as a family eat. So of course you want to grow what you eat. In other news, it is snowing again in North Carolina. Oh.
Ela me deixa só ficar na vontade. Manda foto, sinto o gosto e apago. Finjo que eu nunca tô na maldade. Mas na minha mente só eu sei a verdade. Sendo aquele que dá tranquilidade.
I am starting this vlog off a little differently today because I do not want you to walk. I want you to run. I want you to run to your Amazon cart because you need this. I've had so many people in my inbox say things like, oh, I wish I knew how to grow a garden. I wish I had a green thumb. Y'all, you do not need a green thumb. And they are not sponsoring me or anything like that. I just found something that works. And you know I like to share with y'all when I find something that works. This thing was so quick and easy to put together. Even my husband came in talking about, ooh, you didn't cuss while you was putting it together. I guess it was easy. And it was. No, but for real, y'all, it is time. It is time for you to grow a garden. There is no reason not to. Not just the grocery prices, but just what they're putting in your food. I'm not one of those fear-mongering people, but you know what it is. You know what it is. You have no excuse. I'll put it in the description box. So now is the time to get ready to start your seeds if you are in zone 7. A couple people started them maybe like 2 weeks back, but I'm going to go ahead and start mine today. So I'm going to show you real quick. There are a few things that you can get started now. We're expecting some snow in a couple of days, so I wouldn't suggest planting outside just yet. This is going to be our last frost, fingers crossed. But go ahead and getting some inside would be great right now. That way, when it's time and it warms up, you can go ahead and transplant them from inside to outside. So over here, we have these indoor seed starters. And I like these because these have grow lights already attached. They have a dome for humidity. And I bought the one that has a heat mat. So this will be my first time using a heat mat this year. So that's going to be very exciting to see. All right, right here I got some vermiculite, and this is a kind of soil that kind of absorbs moisture, absorbs water. You see how it comes. It looks kind of weird, like a particle board. I'm going to end up emptying it in here along with some organic compost and mixing them together. You'll see in a second. So we're going to set that to the side. Over here, now this is very important. Make sure when you're looking for seeds, you are looking for non-GMO and heirloom, okay? That's what you want. Anything that doesn't say non-GMO, they're not really real seeds. So you want to find something that's going to actually be real, good for your body, and not man-made. Right here, I got some extra seed pod little starter things. These are just good for transporting directly from the garden if you do not want to manipulate your plants. I'm going to put some sunflowers in these because sunflower roots do not like to be disturbed. So these can go straight from inside to outside. You see they have really good drainage down here. And actually, I just saw that they have this. So this is good. I'm going to need these for when I'm transporting them outside because you know I always forget exactly what I'm planting. So these are going to be for our flowers. And here are 2 flower mixes. We have hummingbird and butterfly mix. These are just going to attract your pollinators. You always want something that's going to attract your pollinators. Don't think that just because you're growing veggies, the pollinators will come. They want flowers. They want things that's going to produce pollen because that's what they like. And you want them too because if they take the pollen from the flowers, guess where they're going to go next? Directly to your flowering vegetables. So we got sunflowers here and we got a hummingbird butterfly blend. I used these last year and these are very, very pretty. I actually might go back and order another one because 1,000 seeds, though it seems like a lot, you get some that germinate, you get some that don't. But I'm hopeful that this year we'll get more that germinate because I am starting them inside. So yeah, we'll see. So let's get this stuff mixed up so that I think that's it. Yeah, so that we can start our growing process. On a whole nother note, I just got to give a big shout out to my husband. Baby, thank you for every little idea that I have. I mean, even though you can benefit from this one, I appreciate you from always helping me. Like, man, I know you could be doing cabinets, but here you are mixing soil. All right, these set up pretty easily. They just come with this tray, and you see they have holes in the bottom. Down here, you can water, and I recommend watering in the bottom of your tray. And that way you can just sit them in because, of course, where our roots, they're not at the top, they're at the bottom. A lot of people mess up because they water at the top. And you really should be watering your plants, at least most of them, from the bottom. This dome kind of acts like a greenhouse a little bit. So you just pop it on top. Once you start seeing them sprout, remove this lid.
We'll add some more water, okay? Ooh, what's that?
That's a light. Let's not break that, please. Thank you. I got Eden over here helping Blake fill up the compartments.
This is fun.
Okay. A little more for that one.
Happened to nothing.
We got to finish that one
This
first.
first. Big one.
So fun. Happy, happy, smart. Time to go.
What do you think?
Some more. Get more.
No more. No.
That's right. Whoa! I did it! Mercy, go there. Go daddy. Go daddy. Go daddy.
All right, so we decided on doing turnip greens and cabbages, cherry tomatoes, and then just regular heirloom tomatoes. Lettuce in this one, and Brussels sprouts, peppers, and eggplant, and collard greens and celery. These are just foods that we definitely as a family eat. So of course you want to grow what you eat. You don't want to just grow random stuff, but everything here that we decided on, we all definitely really like. My husband and I more than the others, but Austin loves celery. In a couple weeks, I'll grow some cucumbers because Dylan really loves those. But yeah, let's get these set up. All right, so here's what you really came for, the planting process. Y'all, planting seeds is so incredibly easy. Even the toddler can do it. As you see, you just put like 2 to 3 seeds in each cell, and then you want to just cover them up. Now, I am going to, you'll see in a minute after I finish putting these seeds in, I am going to spritz the top, and that's just because I did not soak my seeds. Usually, I like to soak my seeds for like 2 days, or I mean at least 24 hours before I plant them. This time I didn't. I was so eager. I was so excited because I got that greenhouse in. But if you do soak your seeds, you won't have to spritz from the top. If you don't, then go ahead and do that. Anyways, you see that was really, really easy to plug up those dome lights. If you have the domes, remember, and I cannot stress this enough, once you start seeing the seeds germinate, take that dome off. Now, of course, they will still need lighting, but they won't need the humidity. If you have a lot of humidity like that and you don't take the dome off, you're going to have leggy plants. And leggy plants is not what you want. Leggy plants do not produce like healthy, strong rooted plants. So, I repeat, if you get the dome grower kit, make sure, when do you take it off? You take it off when you start to see growth. Okay? Everybody got it? All right. So here, what you see right now is not how I actually put it in there, but Carter's going to show you now.
All right. This is our greenhouse, and we have a lot of pre-plants growing in here. You see there? We have all our fruits and veggies. We got this mini greenhouse to keep all of the plants storaged in here, and so it doesn't take up any space on our shelves. This, I think this is onion. Look, you can see this. And this is red onion. That's super cool. We got a lot of vegetables in here, like yellow squash, zucchini, cucumbers, and more okra. That's exciting. Over here we got this is a new growing thing. Yeah, that's some water for the plants. We got cherry tomatoes. We got a lot of stuff. The way that no toddlers get their hands in soil and plant roots. You can see it's reclosable, and you can zip it like this. No problems closing it necessary. Remember, it's in my mommy's Amazon store, and she's gonna put the link in the subscription.
She's going to put the link in the description.
Okay, she's gonna put the link in the description.
In other news, it is snowing again in North Carolina. Oh. Are y'all going out?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Carter, you can bring her in if you want. You don't have to keep her.
Mercy, you want to go? You want to go instead? I'm going to follow her.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Ela me deixa só ficar na vontade. Manda foto, sinto o gosto e apago. Finjo que eu nunca tô na maldade. Mas na minha mente só eu sei a verdade. Sendo aquele que dá tranquilidade.